More than 300 kilometres off the coast of Yemen and closer to Africa than it is the Arabian Peninsula is the little-known island archipelago of Socotra. It is technically part of Yemen, but has been relatively untouched during the country's more than decade-long civil war. However, last week, as fighting between government and separatist forces escalated, access was cut off. Socotra is famed for its breathtaking landscapes and unique plant life, and for many years has been lauded as an isolated but highly desirable travel location for people wanting an escape well and truly off the beaten track. 2 flights a week from the UAE have been the main way in for tourists. But now more than 400 foreigners are stuck because the airport has been shut down, and they're hoping evacuation flights through Saudi Arabia will begin in coming days. The ABC has spoken to one Australian man who was holidaying on Socotra with his partner. He's asked not to be named, but he says that the situation on the island is chaotic, with many people demanding tour operators get them on that first flight, expected to be sometime on Wednesday. They're having to pay $700 each for a seat on the flight, and many simply aren't carrying that much cash with them. He says while it is messy, he does feel safe, and his primary concern is for the locals whose livelihoods are reliant on tourism. Socotra has been under the control of the Southern Transitional Council, a separatist group backed by the UAE, for a number of years, with Emirati cash flowing into the local economy and military installations reportedly being built on its relatively unspoilt islands. The current crisis began as Saudi Arabia launched strikes against the STC on Yemen's mainland in recent days in support of the Yemeni government forces. Australians on Socotra are reportedly dealing with Australia's embassy in the Saudi capital, Riyadh, for support. The official travel advice from the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade for Yemen, including Socotra, is do not travel because of that civil war in Yemen and the activity of rebel militia in the waters around it.